Nigeria has played South Africa 23 times, won 15 and lost 4. But believe it or not, the last 3 times that Nigeria has faced South Africa, we have lost. Joining us now, all the way from Casablanca, is our correspondent, Onyinyechi Obaroh. She's been keeping tabs with the Nigerian national team over the course of their campaign in this competition. Onyinyechi, thank you so much for coming through tonight. I'm sure you witnessed the team's last training session. You were also at the press conference as well. Can we begin to believe that the Super Falcons are capable of seeing off the monkey of their back and also defeating their nemesis, the Banyana of South Africa, tomorrow?
Thank you, Tunde. I think we should keep our hopes low at the moment because this is a battle, it's a fierce battle. According to the coach of Banyana, Desiree, she says it's a chief pirate battle, and you know what that means. It's a battle for Nigeria to restore supremacy and a battle for South Africa to prove that their title that they won in 2022 was not a fluke. It was not a fluke at all. So it's a fierce one. The stakes are high here. I think we should keep our hopes low, but when you consider how Nigeria defeated Zambia, you would want to have this little bit of confidence that they know what to do against South Africa. We could see that the South Africans are not even, bragging. There's no bragging here. There's no talks about them having to demolish Nigeria, or they know what to do against Nigeria because they saw what happened against Zambia. So the Nigerians, they have full confidence coming from that game against Zambia, the 5-0 thumping of Zambia. They're hoping that they can do the same against South Africa. Nigeria wants to reclaim the title that South Africa took away from them. In the words of the coach, he says that we're not seeing them as underdogs, but we want to reclaim what they took from us. We want to do the same to them. So at this time, I think we should keep our hopes high. It's a grudge match. It's a match that we do not know if it's going to get into extra time because both sides are defensively sound. Even though Nigeria at this time we were scoring different positions, we were scoring more goals, judging from that game from Zambia. But we should keep our hopes high. We
reached the semi-final without conceding a single goal. But fighting talk from Coach Justin Madugu. You have a question for Onyinyechi?
Yeah, I mean, Onyinyechi, so far, we've not considered any goal for clean sheets from Chiamaka Nnadozie. But going into this game, which has now been tagged the new Amapiano derby against Banyana, what are your thoughts regarding this? Because it did take us up until the quarterfinal, till Justin Madugu finally found that squad or that starting 11 that could get the goals for us. Whereas Banyana has been going about their business in a very, very professional manner. I think that's the best word to use. So in your opinion,
they slipped up against Tanzania. They did Tanzania, but
they've made it smooth as compared to the Super Falcons. So in your own opinion, do you think we finally found the right starting 11 to help us propel ourselves to the final and eventually accomplish Mission X?
At this time, Justin Madugu, the coach of the Super Falcons, is unpredictable, and I love that for him because at every single time he has been able to test different methods, different tactics, different players. We could see that man of the match, I would call it man of the match if it was in a different climb, performance from Folashade Ijamilusi. She cleared all the lines, played the first ever 90 minutes play at the WAFCON and even got a goal. It was a beautiful performance for her. So you could see that Justin Madugu has every arsenal he needs to execute what he needs to execute. They call it here the Amapiano and Afrobeat derby, as you would call it, because we wanted to know who has got the most dominance. The Super Falcons, they're unpredictable because every single position, we are seeing goal scorers from every single position. We can depend on the defenders who are also scoring, judging by what Onyinyechi Obaroh did in the game against Zambia and Tosi Dimei did in the game against Zambia. So we could see also that Michelle Alozie has gotten her mojo back and she was able to deliver a great performance. But there is a competition in that position. In the person of Shukurat Oladipo, she was fantastic against Botswana. So it's like Justin Madugu is having a selection headache at this time. Ifeoma Onumonu is back. So talking about those who can go all out, there's no star player at this time for the Super Falcons of Nigeria because we have every single position delivering stellar performances. Deborah Abiodun, if it's not Deborah Abiodun in the middle, we could see Christy Ucheibe. Nobody would have thought that Christy Ucheibe would not be a starter for the Super Falcons or be in the starting starting 11 for the Super Falcons. But look at what we see at the WAFCON, a different mind game, a different tactics. Every single player delivering stellar performances. Esther Okoronkwo has had 4 games. She's had 4 assists. It seems she seems to be the playmaker of the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Every time she comes in, she's always delivering that assist that's needed for Chinwendu Ihezuo. So it's a selection headache for Justin Madugu, and I'm hoping that he fields the best starting 11 and the best substitutes in that game against South Africa.
Okay. Onyinyechi Obaroh, thank you so much for coming through tonight. All the way from Casablanca, we'd like to wish the Super Falcons all the very best tomorrow when they go on their quest to defeat the Banyana and continue on their quest to claim Mission X. Thank you so much for coming through tonight, Onyinyechi.